Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the very first episode of Philly on Lock, hosted by me, Philly Boy, aka, yes, Lance, the governmental, but it is what it is, and my co-host, Miss KK Harris, also known as
Locked and loaded. What's up, y'all?
we are two of the most, I won't say controversial or whatever.
Something like it.
I'm controversial because I'm an ass and I'm very sarcastic with mine. And most of y'all that follow me on TikTok will already know that. But Miss Locked and Loaded, she's into that dancing stuff. You know, she be dancing.
Dancing stuff.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, I dance. I dance
stuff, but you know, our whole concept is being unbiased, unfiltered, straight, raw, very opinionated on a wide range of subjects. So if you're hanging out with us, come chill with us. Just come have fun. We are a respectful space.
Yes.
We're not into talking bullshit about each other. We're not into talking each other down. We don't do that here.
Uplifting.
We just want to have fun. We're going to talk our shit. I'm very sarcastic. I'm an ass.
Same.
So
I'm the cute ass though.
Did she really just say that?
And I did.
She really said that. Okay, anyway. Again, our space is respectful. Come hang out with us. Come talk shit with us. Come chill with us.
Grown folk style.
We're going to give you a bunch of different things to just think about. Did I say that right? Yeah. We're going to give you a bunch of things to just think about from a male perspective, from a female perspective. We're just here to have fun, y'all. We're just here to
spark that good old grown folks conversation.
Correct. Like I said, this is a respectful place. And the disclaimer is, it is what it is. I'm telling you right now.
Like, serious. Straight, no chaser. Like, it's you gonna get what you gonna get. Like it, love it, leave it, share it. Let's go. Okay, Mr. Philly Boy, what we discussing today on Grown Folks Talk?
We will be talking about the 5 levels of intimacy. Now, there is a disclaimer, and Miss Locke, please give them the disclaimer.
So, shared discussions are based on the opinions of the hosts, just like assholes. Everybody has one, and no two are identical.
And she fucking said it. So, just understand, we are who we are. We are very opinionated.
Yep.
I'm a male, she's a female.
Yep.
We talk shit.
Yep.
We're here to have fun. Just like I said a few minutes ago. Hey, we have a respectful space. So just come hang out, talk your shit. I know you talking shit behind closed doors because you can't see us. You can hear us. So we know you over there talking shit about us.
Maybe not.
And we love it. Because once we bring your asses on the show, keep that same fucking energy.
Ooh, heard it.
So, the first level we will be talking about is mental intimacy. And by the definition of wellandgood.com, this is their saying, not mine. Mental intimacy is a meeting of the minds. It's satisfying, it's challenging, and it's stimulating.
Mm-hmm.
For some people, this is a great wit and repartee. What the fuck says repartee? They love bouncing off each other and challenging each other. Quote unquote, Dr. Brenner.
Okay. Well, all right.
Again, that's by Well and Good. wellandgood.com. That's their saying, not mine. I'm gonna give it to you from my perspective.
Okay, give it to us. Give it to us, Philly. How you feeling about it?
Mental intimacy. It could go a wide range of directions.
Okay.
But I think one of the biggest perspectives of mental intimacy is connecting with your partner. So no, let's retract. I know I put out a TikTok about mental intimacy, and we said,
I remember that one.
I said mental intimacy is one of the main factors of connecting with your partner or whoever you with without having physical intercourse, aka sex.
Okay, break that down for us.
So, yeah, mental intimacy, from my perspective, is going to be being able to connect with your partner on a different level. You know, you want to be able to fuck their mind.
Ooh, I like the sound of it. Okay.
Yeah, that. Damn, was that a little harsh?
Just a little bit, but for us grown folks, that sounds real good to me. You can't have no babies off of mental fuck. Hey, okay. And I'm just being real, ladies. This Roe versus Wade is fucking some shit up. I'm just being honest. I'm shooting it to you straight, no chaser. Yeah.
No, but shit. Mental intimacy is one of the biggest factors, I think, that definitely plays into a relationship. And again, it doesn't matter what type of relationship you're in, man and woman. Again, I don't have nothing against nobody. Be woman to woman, man to man, man and woman. However you live your life is how you live your life.
Poly, whatever.
Again, mental intimacy is one of the biggest factors, in my opinion, that I feel is very important in being able to connect with your partner on a different level.
Okay.
Being able to connect with that special someone on a different level. You got to be able to just tap into their mind, or them tap into your mind. Because, I mean, let's keep it real. Half the time, we know when women come around and they be on a cycle or whatever.
You're gonna take it there.
Yes, I'm going to fucking take it there. I mean,
go.
you gotta fucking, we gotta cohabitate some fucking way. Shit.
That'll do it. Hey, woo! That'll do it.
We're again, we are
Grown.
We are who we are.
Yep.
And we're going to, hey, you on your shit? God damn it. Aunt Flo is going? Shit.
Ooh, ain't that heifer irritating? She pop up at all the wrong times. Or maybe right times in some cases, depending on how you're looking at it. But you know,
but the
the
difference is, if you and your partner have a mental intimacy level that is beyond the physical or the sexual type level, then I mean, Aunt Flo is Aunt Flo. It's going to happen. I mean, y'all got to clean yourselves. Y'all got to rinse yourselves. Y'all got to fucking do something. But God damn it. If we can connect mentally, then yes, sometimes that will override the non-act of having sexual encounter. I mean, if you quote unquote little motherfucking Duval, what that mouth do?
You know what? We not gonna play with you. We not even all the way down there yet, sir. We're still on mental.
I'm just saying.
As you say, a mind fuck is a terrible thing to waste. But anyway, so this is the deal. This is how I feel. Okay, ladies. So it's like that mental part where you might not even be in the same space is where I'm going with it. You talking on the phone with it. Y'all remember that old song, Phone Sex with Selena Johnson and Twister? Ooh, child.
Yeah, that's on one of my posts.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that one. Oh, okay. Okay. You
I
with
guess
me.
you don't fucking pay attention.
You know what I said? I remember. You know, you ain't got to put me out there like that, but it's whatever. So, you ever just called up your dude, whether y'all in different spaces, he at work, or, you know what I'm saying, he off doing his job. A little space.
Hold on, what do you mean he's off doing his job?
Hey, he might work out of town. He might work on the road. He might be a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep stuff spicy. Not even on flow can, it can just knock the...
We need to make sure we clarify some shit when y'all say shit. Y'all wordplay. I know I got some wordplay, but y'all motherfuckers, y'all women's wordplay be... Y'all should be gangsters. So I ain't trying to hear that shit, but I just want you to clarify what you mean by...
I mean, like off on the road.
Okay.
Handling business.
Continue.
Okay. Now, you don't want him to stray, so you want to play with that mind a little bit. Or maybe he on his way home and you want him to hurry up to come touch some spots, but you want to play with that mind a little bit. So, my mental is get into his head to a point where you can make that bad boy combust with just a thought of a touch. You feel what I'm saying?
And how are you doing that? Like enlighten me. How the fuck are you doing that?
Getting that mental so tough to a point where you can say stuff, you can speak it into existence, and he can feel that every lick, that every touch, that every kiss, that caress, to a point where your minds are so connected where you can rub your legs together and make that bad boy go, ooh, shit. Do you feel me? You don't feel me, do you? You're not there yet. It's okay.
Shit.
It's
okay. See, y'all women are sneaky though. Like
sneaky?
Yeah.
Why is that sneaky?
You're let's just keep it real. You're fucking sneaky. But regardless,
I think it's inventive. We like to invent.
See, here we go with the fucking wordplay.
Inventive.
What is inventive?
Okay.
What is inventive?
I don't want to pull up Webster or anything, but I feel like there's more than one way to skin a cat. I'm going to go with the old school, old folks saying, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And I ain't talking about your coochie. I'm talking about, it's more than one way to get off, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that conversation that just make you go, damn, I feel like I got the dick with me right now. Y'all sure hope y'all ain't got y'all keys in the car, but it's whatever. It's just, we have to figure out other ways to do stuff. And it's not necessarily insecurity thing, because a lot of people go, oh, well, you insecure if you feel like you always got to be in your man head like that. No, it's not that. It's I want my man to be able to think about me when we're not together, when we cannot touch physically. I want to be able to know that he hear my voice and he's instantly turned on, but not turned on to a point where he feel like he got to go out and tap some other ass. Period.
Understood. I mean, that is a factor of mental intimacy.
I want him to feel me in the back of his mind, like literally. Ooh, there go baby. I love that girl. Oh my God.
But then if he wants you to feel him in the back of your throat,
well. We got the wordplay. As you say, we got wordplay. So if I can play on them words and make him go, ooh, I can feel all them tonsils. I feel the back of her throat. Make it happen, Captain. Yeah. That'll do it.
But let's get back to mental intimacy.
Back on it.
Again, hey, mental intimacy is one of the most important things that I feel is part of a relationship between a man and a woman. No matter what type of relationship you have, you got to be able to just connect with one another on a whole different level, on a whole different vibe, and give each other that secureness of you belong to one another. You know, there is no doubt in the back of your mind that, hey, she's fucking around, he's fucking around. No, because if y'all connect on a mental intimacy, there is no questions asked. There is no room for doubt.
That's right.
There is no room for doubt. And sometimes I think that is the misconception when it comes to relationships. People don't understand what developing mental intimacy. I mean, let's keep it real. Fucking social media done fucked up.
Ooh, child.
Social media done fucked up a lot of relationships, but social media has put everybody in a position that they just don't pay attention to shit no more.
Microwavable relationships. Do you hear me? What?
Oh,
Come
so
on,
you've been
let's
looking
talk
at my
about it.
post. You've been looking at my
Let's
post.
talk
Huh?
about it. Let's talk about
You
it.
didn't look at mental intimacy, but you looked at
Yes, I
microwavable
did.
relationships.
That is not the point.
Hey, I got microwavable relationships as a post. God damn it.
Okay, well, I think I seen that one too. I'm with you.
Fuck.
Okay,
Right.
you know what?
Anyway, microwavable relationships is a whole different subject. That's
Right.
a whole different podcast. That's
It
a
is.
whole different segment.
My bad,
We'll
my
get
bad.
to that when we get to it.
My bad.
We're on the 5 levels of intimacy.
Mhm.
So, but I mean, again, me personally, mental intimacy is my opinion, the number one factor in a relationship.
Bip it up.
If you have mental intimacy with your partner, then shit, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And I said what I said. We will drop the email. You know, we'll drop the ways for y'all to get a hold of us, how to send us your thoughts, send us your feelings, send us your talk shit, or send us what you want us to hear. Let us know what you're thinking. But we will be moving on to the next level of intimacy. Yo, so this second one is definitely going to be a good one. The second level of intimacy is emotional. And I will say again, emotional intimacy. Now, I'm going to give you my definition, but I'm going to give you NBCnews.com definition of emotional intimacy right now. And I do state, quote, emotional intimacy could be defined as allowing yourself to connect more deeply with your partner through actions that express feelings, vulnerabilities, and trust. Unquote.
Touch
Again,
on it.
That came from NBCnews.com.
Now, what Philly say?
Motherfucking emotional intimacy between the male and the female is fucking ridiculous. It's like, and I'm not saying ridiculous in a bad way. It's just, it depends on the two people.
True.
It definitely depends on the two people. I mean, again, let's fucking keep it real. Y'all females are fucking emotional.
Oh, like some men are not emotional. Tell it. Come on now. Speak on the ones that crying ass Tyrese. Let's get it. Shit.
Mr. Coca-Cola fucking Tyrese.
The one that was crying.
On the back of the bus.
Crying on the back
Instagram.
Of the bus. Instagram. And y'all, if y'all love Tyrese, that's y'all. I mean, you know. He anyway. But that one crying on, and I get it, it was about his daughter, but come on, baby. Share some stuff.
Emotional. So I will admit, I'm a Cancer. I'm a male Cancer. The stereotype are we are fucking emotional. Yes, we are emotional. I could be emotional in a bunch of different ways. I could be emotional as I don't give two fucking shits about you emotional. I could be emotional as if I'm in a relationship, I fucking love you.
But you say fucking love you? I mean, that's like love times love. That's like I love the shit out of you.
Did you really just cut me off because I said fucking love you?
Yeah, something like that. That's like
that's what
just
you did.
Battling fucking love you.
But okay. Again, I'm talking about emotional. See, that's the emotion. you showing emotion. Like that's what I'm talking about. So you just fucking fell into it. Like I'm talking and you interrupted my shit.
Set the trap.
Anyway, emotional. Can men be emotional? Yes.
Thank you.
It depends on how the man is emotional, how he takes being emotional, the context or the complexity of how he uses his emotions towards being in a relationship.
Okay.
That is very serious though. Emotional. And I remember speaking on another segment with a different person. Shout out to Diamond Blaze. We had talked about this on her podcast. And emotional intimacy is very big. It's very big within a relationship because just as NBC News said, you have to be able to establish that realness,
right,
or establish the truth, which it says it helps to establish the truth in The vulnerabilities. Now, that's the crazy part. The vulnerabilities. That's an agree to disagree type thing for me.
Okay.
Because you got some people that play on other people's vulnerabilities.
Ooh, speak on it.
That, you know, can either be good or it could be bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen it. I've kind of somewhat been down that road, but
Mm-hmm.
that's a whole nother motherfucking podcast.
We're not gonna do that.
Right. Emotions are very big, and my emotions can go a long fucking way.
Okay.
Whether it's gonna be good or whether it's gonna be bad. Again, I'm a male Cancer. I don't give a fuck. I'm very sarcastic. I'm an asshole. I'm a quote unquote dick. I'm shooting straight from the hip. You get what you get when you're with me.
Shooter. I like those.
You get what you get when you're with me. It is what it is. Do I show a lot of emotion? No.
Not typically.
No, I'm more of emotionless.
Oh, that's scary.
I mean, again,
it works for you.
It works for me, but it's based on personal and past experiences.
So you're protecting yourself.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I never thought about it that way, but I guess that's a good way to put it. It's just I don't have nothing within me. I don't have nothing within me.
Okay, so, that's fair.
I mean, it is not to say that that's a negative impact on a relationship if I was in a relationship.
Right.
It's just I don't have it in me, but I'm not going to let it control who I am.
Right.
My mate or whoever at that time, she will know that, look, baby, I love you. I just don't give a fuck about a lot of shit.
Okay, that's fair. As long as you give a fuck about me, I don't really, that's kind of how I feel about it. I mean, how you give a fuck about other shit on the outside is not, as long as it don't affect us, you know what I'm saying? You know, if there was a us, you know what I'm saying? That kind of situation, I would be fearful of connecting with someone who is emotionally unavailable.
Wow.
That would scare me because, and it's a lot of different ways where people can be emotionally unavailable. Like they completely do not trust, right?
Correct.
They don't trust that my motives are pure.
Correct.
Right? And then you have the ones that not necessarily don't trust, but don't trust themselves to be vulnerable around me.
Here we go with the wordplay again. Go ahead.
Go. Vulnerable around me to a point where they can open up and trust me with their deepest fears and trust that I will not, N-O-T, use their fears or vulnerabilities against them. And that's hard. And I'm gonna be real. That's hard for a lot of men, for real.
We just don't fucking trust y'all.
Okay. That's harsh. But it's real. It's harsh, but it's real. And it's understandable. I do know some chicks, women, females, lady persuasion, whatever. And some males too, but I know some that just they look for ways to tear people down in order to make themselves feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Are you talking about male or female?
I'm talking about either one.
Okay.
Some people look for ways to break people down to a point where they can feel more powerful in a relationship. And a lot of times that's emotionally versus physically. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I understand your hesitation. And I understand some people who just kind of like you say, don't give a fuck. And they kind of hold their cards close to their hand. And they want to keep that emotional part out of it, not give themselves over fully. And I feel like you can't have a real positive, growing, lasting relationship without opening up that can of worms.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
No, I'm like, that's my opinion. like an asshole. We all have one. They're all different.
Okay.
I just feel like that if you don't have that part, if you feel like you can't be vulnerable with your partner, then why are we doing this? That I'm being real. That's me. Because if I can't be just to the point where I'm telling you my deepest, darkest, oh my God, fears of us. And I ain't even talking about fears as in I'm scared of snakes, because I'm definitely afraid of snakes. Okay. But I'm talking about like, I'm afraid that you will hurt me. I'm afraid that you will cheat
But
on me.
that's everyday. No, that's everyday life.
No, some people don't say that. Some people don't express their emotions like that. For real, for real. Like they just like, oh, I'm good. You know, it's whatever. You know, they're closed off emotionally. Like they're not completely open. Like I will give you my everything. I trust you that you will not fuck me over just for the act of fucking me over. Like I open myself up, and I hate to, Lord, because we've been cussing, so I hate to like call on a gospel song, but I mean I give myself away. You know what I mean? It's like I want to give you my all. I want to be able to just lay, just open and just be like, okay, this dude ain't gonna hurt me. He in it. He in it to win it and to stay in it.
So you're trying to give yourself up.
In a way, I want to be in a relationship where I don't have to say, okay, well, I got to guard this part of me. And that's emotional stuff. It's like, I don't want to be in a relationship to a point where I got to put this over here because I don't want him to get a hold to it and he use it against me. And that sounds very slavish. Sorry, y'all, but it's whatever. I don't want him to use it against me, master.
Like,
you know
like
what I'm saying?
Dan Sealy from The Color Purple.
You know. Me and you us never part. Don't play with me. Sister. So, it's whatever. You know me, honey. I go all in. I know it front to back. But it's just... I don't see a relationship, a standing, lasting relationship, making it without being emotionally vulnerable. That's just real. That's just me.
I see that.
You need it.
I don't know. It's just hard for me. It's hard for me.
I get it.
That's just my personal beliefs.
It's hard for a lot of men, I'm sure. And I'm not speaking for men. Don't get me wrong. Men don't come for me, but like she can't speak for me. But I'm just saying, a lot of men is hard. Because that's okay. Okay, let me put it like this. As a man, as a black man, we expect, or the expectations for y'all is to be the strong, and I'm the leader, and I got this and this, and I'm gonna carry the weight of the world on my shoulders for you. I'll stand on the front line and die for you, take a bullet for you. But what would you do for me? It's like if I'm not getting the same, or I don't feel like you're holding my back up. If I'm standing on the front line and you're not holding my back, what am I standing here for? You know what I'm saying?
Well, so then that plays into the factor. Like you said, you can't speak for every man. I can't speak for every man. It's just a simple fact of maybe you ran across that good man that tried to give you that. But due to your past or some woman's past, because they were fucked over by somebody else,
right,
they take it out on that man that's trying to, be that man for you. And
feel it?
He's realizing he ain't getting no fucking weird. So
feel it?
What?
I feel it.
Oh, okay.
I just say feel it.
All right. It's just the simple fact that sometimes, yes, men will run on emotions of, some men will run on emotions of, depending on the interactions between the two people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit, within my personal habits, within the first 30 seconds, 3 minutes, however the fuck you want to look at it, if within that first 3 minutes, yeah, I'm either gonna sleep with her, or we're gonna fucking be in a relationship.
Oh shit! 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
That's a tight ass test, homie. I think it takes longer than that to take a driver's test, don't it? Okay.
I'm different.
Feel it? Figure dig it, homie. Let's roll with it.
But no, I'm just saying, a man's emotions do count. a woman's emotions, I feel, are very important. It's crazy. Emotional intimacy is
It's
hard.
touchy.
It's hard.
It has a lot of levels. It's like a spider. It got a shit ton
And
of
I could
legs.
guarantee you, we could probably go on for this shit for days,
Could.
for hours.
Ain't cool.
But we're not going to do that. It's just, again, people, we're giving you our perspective on emotional intimacy. We're giving it to you from a male's perspective, from a female's perspective. We want y'all to chime in. We want to find out what you feel is important when it comes to emotional intimacy between two in a relationship. Chime in. Let us know what you think. Yo, so now we're on to the third aspect of intimacy, and it's going to be spiritual intimacy. So I'm going to give you the definition according to Biola.edu. Shit.
Interesting.
Biola.edu.
That sounds very country.
What the fuck? Spiritual intimacy is the process of opening your heart, the core aspects of yourselves, to each other as you open your hearts to the Lord. Damn it, yeah. Spiritual does mean some type of religion aspect.
Kind of, sort of. It can go both ways. It really can. It depends on what you believe in. We're not going.
Right. So we're not going into different aspects of spirituality. You are who you are when it comes to your spiritual beliefs. This probably is another touchy subject, but I mean, again, I'm giving it to you from my aspect. She's going to give it to you from her aspect.
Right.
Spiritual intimacy, I look at as, I mean, where do both of y'all align with when it comes to y'all spirituality? Damn, did I say that right? Spirituality. Yeah, I think I did say that right.
You said.
Because it could be aspects of, I follow one way, you follow another way, or your partner follows a different way. It's touchy. It's one of those things where you can never really define your spiritual intimacy. Yes, you can. It just depends on the communication between y'all, between you and your partner, and it's going to be what it is. I mean, my spirituality, yes, I am who I am when it comes to my spirituality. I grew up in church. I ain't gonna say I've been to church in over fucking 20 years, but I grew up in church. I was that choir boy.
Okay, choir. Singing in the church choir.
Ain't nobody ask you all that shit. The ad libs are good, but I mean, ain't nobody fucking ask you all that shit. Anyway,
Don't be like that.
I mean, the spiritual side of intimacy is different because everybody has their own beliefs of spiritual intimacy. Everybody has their own spiritual God that they worship, or however they look at what do they feel their spirituality. That's what I can't really get into this one because I don't know. I don't.
You mind if I take it?
Go ahead.
Okay. This is just how I see it. I mean, we could easily go religious, but me personally, I think it's a tad bit deeper. I think it's one of those universe kind of things. And that's just the way I roll. Yes, I have been in a religious standpoint, you know what I'm saying? I've been a preacher's wife. I've been the choir director. I've been the praise dance coordinator.
Oh, you was a fucking choir director?
You know what? Don't do me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay.
You just fucking came at me now. You want to
Let's come on back. Bring it back, boo. Bring it back. Okay, and now back to mine. All right. So I think it is a connection on a divine level. Okay. So that's what I think spiritual intimacy is.
So when you say divine level, what do you mean by that?
What I mean is, that's if you believe in twin flames. And not necessarily soulmates, because I mean, soulmates is cute and all. Really, if you really break it down, the definitions and things, I'm not even gonna go into all that. I'm gonna let y'all handle it yourself. Now, if you just really break it down, soulmates is that beginning. That's that one that you just kind of like, hey, that's my soulmate. We match and we bloom. You know what I'm saying? But that twin flame, we are the same flame. We were just separated at one point, and we come back together.
Where you get twin flame from?
Hey, man, it's stuff that I believe in.
Okay.
It's stuff that I've researched.
Okay. Go ahead.
I have. I've looked into it. There are soulmates. There are twin flames. There are another one too. I can't remember the name of it. Don't worry about it. I'll bring it up one day. But there's another one that's kind of surface level. You know what I'm saying? But with twin flames, it's like, yeah, you were that flame that was separated. It's almost like Siamese twins. You were separated at birth, and then you got to come back together.
So we're not talking about Gemini and Gemini.
Nah, we ain't talking about the crazy versus the crazy.
Okay.
Even though twin flames can be a little touched. Anyway, so it's like that, and then when you come back together, that freaking connection is like none other. When I say y'all connect, you can finish sentences. It's like y'all went through the same thing.
So why y'all leave each other the first time? So why you leave each other the first time?
It's universe, baby. It's the universe. Everything is supposed to happen within its own time. You don't agree?
That's what you said.
That's all right. That's what I believe. I believe everybody is born with someone that they connect with.
I thought it was called fucking karma. You know that.
Karma is the bad part of it. You know what I'm saying? Karma come in and beat a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
That heifer is crazy.
Oh my God. It's like gray-haired bitch. I mean, for real, come through and just wreck shop. And I don't.
Okay, so karma ain't got shit to do with twin flames.
Ain't got shit to do with twin flames.
Okay.
Right?
All right, go ahead.
So my thing is spiritual connection is that twin flame extra. That soulmate extra. Whatever you go with, whatever pertains to your particular situation is me. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like there's always somebody for somebody. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
No matter what sex, gender, whatever however you want to do this, I just feel like it's one person for another person. Now, can there be multiple people for one person? Yes. Everybody has a time and a space to be together.
Okay.
The saying is, people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And actually, you just gonna pull it out like that. And then also, I'm going to add, for a lesson. For real. You can be with somebody to teach you a lesson. For real.
So that's like almost saying, okay, you was with that person to condition them for somebody else?
Could be. Or to condition you for somebody else. Or just to teach you a lesson about something that you needed to learn. Like you needed to learn patience. You needed to learn how to be emotionally available.
Okay, so then answer this question. If in your own opinion, say if you was in that position to where somebody came into your life and you fixed them and they moved on, how would you feel? Like that,
you would be hurt. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, if that love was there. But my thing is, I also believe I think initially we're hurt because stuff did not work out the way we envisioned it to work. And then once it's gone and then something better comes along, then we're going, oop, I see the point. I get it.
Is that coming from the real side of you or the emotional side of you?
I think that's coming from the real side of me. Let's keep it painful. Because the emotional side of me is still hurt. The emotional side of me is still in my feelings at that point of losing that so-called love. You know what I'm saying? The one that I just knew I couldn't live without. Oh my God, I'm about to die.
Fucking emotional.
You know what? Let me bite you. So, back to my points. And so I just feel like the spiritual connection is that connection to a point where it's like, oh my God, I feel whole.
Okay.
you know, my spirit is aligning with someone else's, and I just feel so peaceful. I feel relaxed. And I think that's one of those things where you can, and that jumps back to emotional. I feel like that's one of those that you get that person where your spirit align with, baby. Ooh, child. It's like all of that stuff that you're holding back on, you can just let go, and it's like, ooh, I feel so at peace. And then stuff just start tumbling out your mouth, and you start talking about stuff, and you start feeling stuff.
So
and
y'all
it's
fucking
like,
telling each other, "Oh, I love you too," that type of shit.
you know what? You made this sound real corny and stuff. I don't appreciate your sarcasm, but that's okay though, because that's what you do, Philly. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, that's real. That's real talk. It's like that spiritual connection to have you doing some of that stuff that you like, I ain't finna do. I refuse to be that corny. Hey, boo. I missed you today. No, I missed you more. You sure? No. Hi.
How many fucking people are still out there like that? Like, really? Come on. Keep it real.
I want to be like that.
Really?
Yes, I've gone through some hurt. If you know me, you know me. If you follow me, you know my story. I want that. I crave that.
Okay.
And a lot of women, if you being honest, and a lot of men, if you want to keep it pimping, crave that person, their person. And I think that's spiritual connection, their person. I want my person. I want my person that I'm just like, oh my God, I don't care. I ain't studying what nobody else say. I'm not studying what society say. I'm not studying none of that because I want my person. I want to be with my person. And I want to be me with my person. I don't want to be the representative with my person. I don't want to put forth that little piece of effort. Oh, she like this. Oh, well, I'm like this. And then deep down, I'm like, oh, shit, I'm a wildcat. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that person where I can be completely open.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. Well, she said what she said. Like I said, I didn't have nothing really to put on a spiritual intimacy thing because I just feel that's very, to me, that's very controversial. But I mean, that's just me. But hey, y'all say what y'all got to say about it. Let us know what you're thinking about it. Yo, so now we're on number 4. And number 4 will be physical intimacy. And by healthline.com definition of physical intimacy, it states, physical intimacy is about touch and closeness between bodies. In a romantic relationship, it might include holding hands, cuddling, kissing, and sex. Mm-hmm. Your relationship doesn't have to be sexual or romantic to have physical intimacy. That's definitely a strong statement right there.
True that. It's true. It's strong, but it's true.
That's serious right there.
Right.
I'm gonna read that again. Your relationship doesn't have to have sexual or romantic to have physical intimacy.
True story. You ain't never
that fucking goes cheating? Back. No, that goes back to fucking mental intimacy then.
No.
Why not? Mental intimacy, we already established, is fucking connecting with your partner without having sex. This just said your relationship doesn't have to be sexual or romantic.
No, physical intimacy, meaning, okay, I've known, not me, because I am not a cheater, but
what the fuck?
I know some people that in workplaces that cheat without completely having sex or having a romantic relationship. Like for real. I mean, like they touch, they engaging, and it's a certain way you can touch somebody that's intimate as fuck, but they're not in a relationship, they're not in a romantic relationship, and they're not fucking, but they're touching.
So why the fuck are they doing it?
You got to ask them, player. I don't know. What I'm saying,
you're not gonna fucking touch me and make me feel some type of way.
So if a chick just walk by and grab your booty, you gonna be mad? That's what I thought. See that pause, lady? The pause. Pause, ladies. Pause for the cause. Did you hear it? I heard it. It's loud. Damn. What'd you say? I ain't hear you. Start
Anyway,
over.
go ahead. Finish saying what you were saying.
Okay. So, me personally, physical intimacy, people, and let's keep it pimping, y'all. Let's go on and put it out there. How many times have y'all known folks or been into one of those situations where you've screwed somebody and you ain't had no feelings whatsoever? I say whatsoever. I'm from Arkansas, y'all. I'm country, so I don't know what. Whatsoever for the other person. You was just doing it to get your rocks off. Mm-hmm. Physical intimacy. No feelings is in it. I don't want nothing but to get off. So let's go with it.
So you just fucking to be fucking.
I've known people to be fucking. I have.
Yeah, I've been down that road.
See? You see what I'm saying? So it happens. Shit happens. Shit floats.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? The disclaimer. We back to the front. It is what it is. So why don't you understand the assignment?
I'm not. Fuck that. Fuck that assignment shit. No, I mean, just saying, physical intimacy. I mean, I know how I want to be touched. I will go out on a limb, and in my opinion, I know how women want to be touched.
Some.
Okay, some.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit, fucking experience. I know how a lot of fucking women want to be touched.
You gotta say a little bit.
Shit. I mean, it is what it is.
Put yourself out there to get flipped. I'm listening.
No, but when you say physical touch, physical intimacy, you're touching a physical person. You're touching that person. But that's why I say you're touching that person's physically. You're touching their body. You're touching their boobs. You're touching their ass. I mean, if you follow me on goddamn TikTok, I do a lot of goddamn touching in my post. I do a lot
You
of
do a lot
goddamn
of mental fucking in your post. Because you be getting all in your stalkers' heads.
God damn it.
My bad, y'all. I ain't mean to call y'all out like that. Oops.
No, physical intimacy can play a bunch of different ways.
Of course.
I mean, you could touch on a woman. You could touch on a woman. You're in their life. You're in their mind. You're in their body.
Mm-hmm.
You're physically, and even when you're having sex, you're physically inside that person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's be real. You're physically inside of the man is physically inside the woman. Yes, that's.
And then the woman can be mentally inside the man in order for that physical inside to be child. But that's a whole nother subject, y'all.
Fuck you mean a woman could be inside of a man?
I said mentally.
Oh, mentally.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Get into it. Get into it. Hey, some men might like that. Y'all, let's be real.
Back to the subject at hand.
I'm just saying.
Back to the subject at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Physically, yes, I like to touch on women.
Shit. Tell us how you really feel, sir.
Shit. Y'all wilding out right now.
What?
Y'all
What?
wilding out right now.
You said that like I got 50 personalities. Well, it's okay. I do have about 4 of them, but it's not the point.
Physical intimacy, again, let's keep it real. Physical intimacy is important because if you don't have that connection with that person, then why the fuck are y'all touching each other? Why are you letting that man be inside you? Or why are you even entertaining that? Why are you even entertaining that?
Oh,
what?
Oh, no, I'm agreeing.
Oh,
because
okay.
that's that real shit. Because he dropping off that toxic energy.
Or is he just dropping off toxic dick?
Oh, and you just touched on something. Thank you for bringing it up before I could. So this is the deal. You can have that physical intimacy all day long. But if that physical extremity is a tad bit toxic. It's gonna fuck with your mental, your emotional, and your spiritual. It's gonna throw all them hoes out of whack. So it's like if you ain't got them first 3 in line, by the time you get to that physical, whoo, shy, you gonna be rolling on the wrong physical. You ain't gonna want none of that extremity. No, matter of fact, that's that good extremity. It just speaking from past. Speaking from that past, some of that best physical extremity was toxic as shit because we did not do steps 1, 2, and 3. We did not get those things in order before we let that.
Why didn't you? So you just wanted that physical intimacy.
You know what the sad part is? Okay, speaking from personal experience, I lacked attention when I was coming up. Like, for real. Like, now I'm being real. And so, therefore, when the male counterparts offered their attention, I took it any way I could. And I didn't look at steps 1, 2, and 3 because I didn't know any better.
Was you looking at 1, 2, and 3?
That's what I'm saying. I didn't.
So you ain't know shit about it.
I didn't know shit about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking the way to show love is the way they trying to give it to me, which was with the dick. And now I ain't gonna even say 9 times out of 10. 10 out of 10, the dick was toxic as I don't know what. And they dropped off their toxic energy with me, and it made me toxic. Now we all just some toxic folks walking around here, hurt people, and that's just real talk. And it's like if we really, if there was a way to go back and teach my old self a few things, that would be one thing. Do not let everybody into your space. Do not let everybody physically touch you or be intimate with you in that way, because everybody's intentions are not pure. Period.
Well, there she said. She said it. Y'all women better stop that shit.
Message. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying?
No,
yeah, we've all made mistakes, but you know that's what it is.
Men do the same shit. I mean, yeah, we dropping off dick or we waiting on a booty call. I mean, shit, it is what it is. I mean, it's true. I mean, I can't even get into my past life. That's shit. Nope. Not going to do it.
Oh, he just
can't do
it. He shut it down before we could get into it, y'all. I guess that's all we
at some point during the season of our sessions, we might reach that level. We might. I ain't saying the fuck we are, but we might. But fuck that. Y'all tell us how y'all feel when it comes to physical intimacy. Good people. We are on the 5th and final level of intimacy. And the 5th one is called experiential. I'm going to say that again, experiential intimacy. And by definition from goodtherapy.org, experiential intimacy is when people bond during leisure activities. People may sync up their actions in teamwork or find themselves acting in unison. How can we define that within a relationship? Fuck, that's just two people saying yes. We sleep together. We're in a relationship together. That could be a situationship also. Could that be a situationship?
I think so. Yeah.
Situationship is a whole different topic we'll get to at some point, but experiential, that when I think of experiential, that's also saying that y'all experimenting with each other. Experimenting, what could that be? Y'all testing each other's waters. You're test driving the car before you leave the fucking lot. You're riding that motorcycle before you decide to buy it.
Okay.
you getting some toxic dick before you decide you want to be in a relationship with that person. Experiential. I mean, it's. I think that's one of those. It speaks for itself. It definitely speaks for itself. Experiential, and again, that's going to be two people that decide what they're going to do with each other.
Okay, I get that.
They experimenting. Can I come over and chill?
Yes.
Can we go here or go there or
so Netflix
like it says, y'all gonna sync up to each other's capabilities.
Okay.
Take it how you want it. Yeah, do I really have that one is up that's an up in arms type situation. Experiential. I mean, it's not too much I could really dwell in when it comes to that one because shit, when you look at it nowadays, everybody out this bitch is fucking experimenting.
True. Well, see, for me, I did not get this one at first. I had to look it up myself and read several, kind of skim through several before I really fully understood where they were going with it, right? So yes, you have to spend time together. You know what I'm saying? From what I gather from it, it's spending quality time together. And that's a must to me. You know, is it the most important? Absolutely not. No. But I think it comes into play in a serious and successful relationship. We have to spend some kind of time together. I mean, how else are we going to bond without spending some kind of time together? And I ain't talking about physical time. Spending time together, even if you have something, a quote unquote long distance relationship.
And I was just about to fucking ask you that. What about it? What if you in a long distance relationship with somebody?
You can still spend time together. I mean, it's called, with all the technology we got now, for Zoom, Duo, Google Meet, honey, FaceTime. If you got iStuff, Apple stuff. Because I'm Samsung, baby. I'm just gonna keep it pimping. Samsung.
Team Android.
Message. So, I mean, with the way we have ways, just like the pandemic, okay, has taught us many ways that we can still connect with human beings without being in each other's space, possibly infecting each other, right? So,
you get infected.
Hey, pandemic, that shit was real. Some people was carrying more shit than what they need to be. Right now, we got monkeypox. You know what I'm saying? We got Delta and her friends showing up with the COVID. So, you know, we ended up having to do a lot of things. We made money not being in the physical, but hey, we online. But we was spending time. Hey, we was putting out that effort. Hey, we was putting out that time. We were connecting with people, period, right?
Yeah.
For the people that weren't just completely secluded and just wrote everybody off, okay? So, I mean, there are ways to spend time with one another. It's too many ways in order to spend time with one another for people to feel neglected. So, and me personally, I feel like if you're not spending that one-on-one quality time with that person, whether it's intimacy, or I mean, whether it's like on a romantic sense or on a friendship sense or on a family sense, I mean, like mother, child, father, child, whatever, if you're not spending some kind of quality time with each other, you got a discord. You got a misfiring of connections.
So we're not aligning experiential with just relationship wise, because if you listen to what you're just saying, you're saying as a family also.
Right.
So that plays into a family.
It plays into all of them. Me personally, this is just my personal opinion. This is KK, y'all. So, I mean, I just feel like that part plays a major part in just being together. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Just having some kind of connection with someone other than yourself. And then also yourself. Because let's keep it pimping. You have to have me time. So wouldn't that be considered as experiential? Like for real. And I don't mean pleasure time. I mean me time as in.
I thought you were talking.
I know you did. Ooh, that nasty, man.
Because y'all got motherfucking roses and shit.
Ooh, don't be shy, that rose. That's a whole nother subject. Message. Okay, so for real. And it could be the rose. Let's be pimping. But
What the fuck?
I'm just saying, my me time consists of reading a book, right? I love
Okay,
books.
I see
Not
what
just
you're
because I write books, but because I love books,
saying.
right? I can sit in a corner or on the couch or in my room. I can walk around, get in the bathtub. With the way they got audio books and everything else, I can get lost in a book.
Okay.
That is my me time. I'm doing nothing else but getting lost in this fictional work of art. You know what I'm saying? Or taking a long bath by my lonesome, just kind of chilling, a glass of wine, sit out on the patio and watch the waves. If you lucky enough to be by some water, I wish that is the goal. Jesus, take the wheel, take me to the lake, take me to the water.
Here we go with the spiritual shit.
Don't do me. Anyway, so I'm just saying, spending that quality time, whether it's one-on-one, whether it's a family, whether it's with yourself, it's important. It's important for the mental. Let's keep it pimping. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're spending it with that one that you care about, I'm not saying love, don't get me wrong, y'all.
Right.
But that person that you care about, whether it's on that extreme level, or whether it's just on a family level, blood level, whatever, that is good for somebody's mental. They might be going through, they might be feeling lonely, you know what I'm saying? And you show up right on time.
Right.
Thank you.
And again, it's going to be what it's going to be. I mean,
I'm not going to say it's the most important, but I'm going to say it kind of factors into some importance of connection wise.
it's going to be
Right.
what it's going to be. I mean, we live our lives. Shit. Fuck it. It is what it is.
We live our lives, shit, fuck it. Okay.
Experiential. Y'all tell us what the fuck you think experiential intimacy consists of, and we will go on from there.
Pretty much. We'll make it happen. Let's do it.
Yo, 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 yo. So we just gave you the 5 levels of intimacy from, yes, our standpoint, from my standpoint, from her standpoint. Again, we gave you the 5 levels of intimacy. It is what it is.
You love that saying, don't you?
You fucking right. You are right. But again, we thank y'all for hanging out with us today. We thank y'all for coming to chill with us. We thank y'all for listening to us. This is not the last time we're going to do this. Today was our grand opening. And yes, I say grand opening. This is our first episode ever. This is the first episode of many. Oh, we got some shit lined up.
Ooh,
So-
you better tell it.
I mean, you thought this one was some shit? Ooh, yeah, we got some shit. We got some shit. We got some shit. We got some shit. But no, again, thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We got a bunch of stuff in the works. I'm gonna let Locke tell you what we got going on.
Okay, one, please follow us, not just on our personal, but follow us on our combined socials, which is Philly.onlock, and that's on IG and TikTok. Once again, that is Philly.on.lock.
I will just fucking be sending that shit to all y'all people. Yes, she's telling you, but I will be fucking
Why you
sending
gotta
it
be
to all
so
of y'all people.
difficult, y'all? So that is PHILLY.ON.LOC on IG and TikTok. And if you want to send us an email with your questions, with your feedback, with your just anything you want to add to what we got going on.
Or
If you want to
something
give
might
us
wanna-
a topic discussion,
something you want to talk about.
Hey, we taking suggestions too. It's all good. And that is Philly.and.locked. PHILLY.AND.LOCD as in dog at gmail.com.
Did you
You
really
feel it?
have to say it like that?
And I
Like,
did. And I did.
You're making these people sound like they back in school. Like, the fuck?
Yo. You know what? See, he bring out the violent tendencies in me, and then say she's so violent. Then they say little people so violent. Okay, you right.
No, but people. Again, thank you for hanging out with us. She said what she said. Follow us on our fucking social media sites.
Right.
Again, I'm gonna tag people. I'm gonna send it to you. Yes, I'm going to send it to your motherfucking inboxes. I will send it to your inboxes. It is a real fucking page. We ain't about the bullshit. So you will see it. It just to give you a hint, when you see the page, because the page is private. We want to keep it private for right now. We of course we don't want to put it all out there. We give it to our select people. But when you see the page logo, you'll see a backdrop of Philadelphia. That's how you know it's real. I'm telling you, you'll see a backdrop of Philadelphia. Then you know it's not fake. Next episode, just to give you a heads up, our next episode is going to touch on the topic of relationship ghosting.
Ooh.
I'm going to say that again. Relationship ghosting.
What?
You know, that's the next episode.
I'm ready for that.
If you got some ideas or some comments or some things you want to hear on that, drop us an email. She gave you the email.
And it will be in the description box.
I mean, it is what it is, people. This is what we do. We're gonna talk about some shit. We're gonna do some shit. We gonna have some motherfucking fun on this.
Yes, sir.
Again, thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for. And again, I know y'all was in the background talking shit. It is what it is.
Commentary.
But send it to us. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to hear. Let us know how we did. Let us know how we should improve things. Just tell us what the fuck. Even if you send us an email saying fuck y'all, that's part of communication.
And it is.
Let us know. Hey, but on this note, we're going to go ahead and sign on out. We're going to do what we got to do. I got some shit to do. She got some shit to do. She talking about she's still trying to go to the motherfucking lake house or some shit. Ooh. I don't know what the fuck she going to do, but I'm going to go do what I got to do.
Make it happen.
Y'all people, have a good day, night, however you fucking listening to this, just listen to it.
Mm-hmm. And be productive, people. Work it out.
Hey, this is Philly Boy.
And Locked and Loaded.
And we're signing off, good people.
Peace.
I'll at y'all later.